Guys, before you watch the video, please make sure to tune in February 11th, Super Bowl Sunday at a halftime. We're going live for the $1,000 giveaway for this channel for hitting 10,000 subs. You have to be in the live to claim the $1,000 prize. We've had you been commenting Llama for the last month. If you commented Llama, you're going to be on the wheel. You have to be in the live at halftime. We're going to go live about 20 minutes before the halftime kicks off, so everybody get in, and then we're going to spin the wheel a couple times. If you're there, you're there. You win $1,000. If you're not, we're going to keep on spinning until someone who's in the live is there to claim the prize. Don't forget, halftime, live show, $1,000. Be there. All right, guys, let's get in some NCAA basketball picks and props for Friday, February 9th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, and I'm still 0-0, but I might as well be 1-0. That's because I gave out a huge game of Idaho State versus Sacramento State, and I gave out Idaho State -5.5. And Sacramento State, it doesn't look like they're that interested in putting the ball in the hoop because there's 1 minute left in this game, and Idaho State's up 68-40. There's been not very many points going in for the Hornets here in this game, which is good for us, and it's going to be an easy, no sweat bet.
Yeah, and I was all sweat. I had UMBC at home +7.5 going up against UMass Lowell. They cut it to 10 with about a minute left, and then they couldn't finish it down the stretch. They lost by 12 points, so we did not cover the 7.5. But boy, these teams scored 43 points out of the halftime in the first 5 minutes. It was very fun to watch for the first 5 minutes of the second half. But we did lose the game 0-1 day for myself. Trey, let's go over to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, and I'm actually 1-0 on the player props now. That's because I gave out Gabe Madsen to go over 12.5 points going up against Arizona. And he honestly dominated this game. It went exactly how I predicted, with Arizona kind of shutting down the big man for Utah and everything else going through Gabe Madsen. And Madsen, last time I checked, he was at 17, and there was a few minutes left. But Bears kind of on a roller coaster with this Arizona game, and we're in the third overtime, so he's probably eclipsed 20 pretty easily.
Yeah, I've got Caleb Love over 20.5 points. He had one made shot through like the entire game. Now he's sitting at 19 with a couple minutes left. So we need a bucket out of Caleb Love. I gave out Kanye Clary to go over his points for Penn State. He was day-to-day coming into the game. He hadn't played back-to-back games, and they decided to sit him out again. I'm not sure if it was an injury or a team decision. I didn't think it was an injury decision, but he did not play in this game, so I'm going to stay at 0-0 on the day. Trey, let's go to the group play from yesterday. It was FAU going up against UAB. We both gave out UAB +4.5 at home. Current score is 52-58 in favor of UAB with 7 minutes left, so it's looking really good for us right now. Hopefully it can stay that way. We can go both 1-0 on the group play. Let's go to the group play for tomorrow. Very small slate of games for college basketball, but this is the best one. We only have 3 games. We're going to break down 2 of them, and this is going to be the group play. Dayton going up against VCU. Dayton -1.5 on the road, over under 135.5. Trey, I'll have you start.
Yeah, like Bear said, this game is going to be very fun. Both these teams are cream of the crop in their conference, and both of them are coming into this game with some momentum. If we look at Dayton, 9-1 over their last 10 games, only loss is a road game against Richmond. And if we look at VCU has been dominating as well, 7-1 over their last 8 games, with their lone loss being a road game against St. Bonaventure. I'm going to go with VCU here. I'm going to take the home dog. I'm going to take them that +1.5. They've been looking really good. Their defense has been as stifling as it has always been in the past. And whenever we look at the head-to-head, these two teams last season, whenever they played in the conference tournament, VCU sent them home pack. And so they got the revenge factor on their side, and I think they're going to make sure that Dayton doesn't get that revenge on them. So I'm going to go with VCU here in this game. I feel like it's going to be a hard-nosed game. The under is pretty enticing as well, but it's a low number. So I'm just going to go with VCU at +1.5 as home dogs.
Yeah, this is going to be a great game. I think I'm with you with VCU because I watched VCU play Richmond, who was the conference leader in that conference, and VCU, they made them look dumb. I mean, Richmond couldn't score, neither could VCU, but the VCU defense was incredible. And then Richmond already beat Dayton this season. So if you want to just do the math, this equals this equals this, you would take VCU here. I'm actually going to not take a side. I'm going to take the under 135.5. Every time these teams meet, the under hits. It's like a 56-54 game every time they meet. So I'm going to take the under 135.5. And you see that KenPom, the standings there, 23rd and 84th. You can throw that out the window because I can almost guarantee this is going to be a one-possession game. So I think the smart play is to take Trey's side there with the points. But I'm going to take the under as the only play, under 135.5 as the play. Should be a really good game. Must watch that game. Trey, let's go over to our plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm excited to talk about this game, even though there wasn't really any small schools for me to connoisseur over. But I think this is going to still be a good game. I'm going to be talking about the San Diego State going up against Nevada game. And this is going to be a fun game to watch because both teams, they have a chance to win the Mountain West, in my opinion. And a lot of people forget that San Diego State was actually in the national championship just last season. And they followed that up with a great season so far because San Diego State, they're 18-5. They're also 9-11-1 ATS, but the Aztecs, they are 4-5 on the road this year. In fact, before their last road win, which was a layup road win a few days ago against Air Force, San Diego State, they lost 3 road conference games in a row against Colorado State, Boise State, and New Mexico. So we definitely have to note that. In Nevada, they enter this game with an 18-5 record, but they are 14-8 ATS, and the Wolfpack, they are 11-1 at home. So they've been covering Warriors all season, and they are truly dominant at home as well. And I kind of just expect that to continue. Give me the Wolfpack here at -114 on the money line. I love that this is essentially a pick 'em game because I do expect Nevada just to control this one from the start because it is a home game for them, and that is huge in college basketball. And these two teams, they are pretty closely ranked in the KenPom. San Diego State, they're ranked 20th overall, and not too far behind them is Nevada at 48. So I do expect this to be a very close and contentious game, but I just have to go with Nevada here at home. And besides their elite defense, where they're ranked top 12 in college basketball and forced turnovers per game, their offense, they are built inside out. They play at the free throw line, they play in the paint, and especially at the free throw line, where they're ranked top 12 in college basketball and free throw attempts per game. And with this being a home game for the Wolfpack, I expect them to get some home cooking here, hopefully, for us. So give me Nevada here on the money line versus San Diego State.
Yeah, Trey, I like to play there. And for the other game, the only game on the slate, I'm going to be looking at Colorado State -16.5 at home in this game against San Jose State. I really think this is going to be a massacre for San Jose State on the road. Colorado State, they're a sneaky good team this season. They rank 32nd overall in KenPom, having a top 25 offense in the country. They're also pretty good on the defensive side of the ball, allowing just 69.2 points per game. And I'm not seeing a lot from this San Jose State team for me to feel comfortable taking the 17 points. It is a massive number, and I think that's something to think about. But San Jose State has been getting dominated this season, especially over the last 5 games. They haven't covered the spread in 5 consecutive games. Whenever they go on the road, they get pummeled. In the last 2 road games, they were 11.5 underdogs against Nevada. They lost that game by 30 points. They were then 13-point underdogs against Utah State. They lost that game by 21 points. And that's something we didn't see earlier in the season because they were pretty competitive on the road early, but now it just feels like this team is dead. Colorado State, on the other hand, has taken care of business in 3 consecutive games, beating San Diego State, Fresno State, and Boise State, all pretty good wins. They're 12-1 on their home floor, and they are playing the best basketball of the season. And in the Mountain West Conference, they're only sitting 1 game back of the top of that conference. And with the last 2 losses San Jose's had, they've now lost 6 consecutive games. They're 1-8 on the road this season. I know it's a big number, but you got to lay the 17 here with Colorado State. Give me the -16.5, though, as the play. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be staying in my same game here, and I'm going to go with Jaedon Ledee to go under his PRAs versus Nevada. I actually really love this under for Ledee in this game. I'm going to keep it a little bit short and sweet because I just talked about how I think Nevada is going to win and through their defense and through the free throw line. And I think that all starts with shutting down San Diego State's best player in Jaedon Ledee. And I believe that they're going to do a good job at that. That's because Ledee, he does not play overly well on the road. Well, if you just put up his stats, you'll say, wow, he still plays good. But whenever you compare him to his season-long splits or his home splits, all of his shooting splits go down pretty significantly on the road, where he's only averaging 28.3 PRAs compared to his home splits, where he's at 31.4. And whenever we factor in that Ledee, he's not hit 20-plus points or double-digit rebounds in 5 games in a row. It just gives me confidence that he's going to continue to struggle here on this road game. And because Nevada, they have the 39th ranked defense according to the KenPom. They're going to show up here throughout this game. The home crowd's going to be behind them. They're going to be slapping the wood. So give me Jaedon Ledee to go under his PRAs versus Nevada.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play there. For my play today, we're going to go to Isaiah Stevens of Colorado State to go over his total points going up against San Jose State. I'm going to give out Isaiah Stevens this game, even though I do think it's going to be a blowout with Colorado State beating up on San Jose State. Stevens at home has been really good this season. And the last time I gave Stevens out as a prop, I took his under at home. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice because he's been cooking on his home floor over the last 3 games. He scored 16-plus points in all 3 of those games at home since January 19th. If we look at all of his home games, he's averaging 16.3 points per game, shooting 50% from the field and 45.3% from deep. And it seems like everything just comes easier to him at home. And this is going to be a bloodbath for San Jose State, who has been terrible on the season on defense. the defense for San Jose State. They're giving up 74.9 points per game, allowing teams to shoot 46.7% from the field. That's 327th in college basketball. And Stevens, he's a really good player. He's in good form right now, scoring 16-plus points in 3 of the last 4. Give me his over in this game. Total points against San Jose State as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Nevada here on the money line versus San Diego State and parlay that with Jaedon Ledee under his PRAs versus Nevada. I have a lot of confidence here in Nevada. They've been playing some really good basketball here. They actually won a tournament early in the season over in Hawaii where they beat Georgia Tech and another good Power 5 school. So they've been playing good basketball all season long, and I think they're going to continue to let it go here at home. So I got a lot of confidence in both these plays.
Yeah, and I like Colorado State here, minus 16.5 at home against a really bad San Jose State team. And then Isaiah Stevens to pour it on San Jose State over his total points as my 2 plays for tomorrow. Guys, that's going to do it for the NCAA basketball plays and props for Friday, February 9th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. We hit 10,000 subscribers again. We want to thank everybody again. Trey, if you want to pull that 10,000 subscribers up, if you guys comment llama on any of our videos up until Super Bowl, you will be entered into winning $1,000 from us. The only catch is, come Super Bowl Sunday, you have to be in the chat to claim the prize. We're going to have a live at halftime. You have to be in the chat to claim the prize, and you have to comment llama on any of the videos up until the Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want, NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. We also have a new game. It's going to be Trey and myself versus the Bear Pack. You can call it Pros versus Joes if you want. I don't really like the name because I don't consider us pros. I don't consider you guys Joes. But Trey, if you want to go to the YouTube channel, this is how you guys play. You're going to go to our YouTube channel. You're going to hit the community tab. We've been in the community tab a lot this season. You're going to go to the community tab. We have our plays for the day. So obviously the intro is not going to have plays for today, but these are our plays for our next video. It's the Pelicans minus 2.5, the Heat minus 5, Quinnipiac minus 4.5, and Wisconsin minus 10.5. Those are Trey's and myself's plays. What you guys are going to do is pick which one you think will not hit, meaning you're going to fade us, which is Pros versus Joes, which is the game called. But you guys are going to try to pick which one is not going to hit. If you guys win, you're going to get a point. If we win, we're going to get a point. We're going to run it Friday through Friday every single week. Whichever team has the most wins, so 4-3, 6-2, whatever it is, that person or group will win $50. If the community wins, we're going to do a wheel spin for the community. If we win, I don't know how we're going to get our cheddar, but you guys are just going to have to subscribe, I guess, more. But that's the game. Hopefully everybody understands it. Trey, let's get into the video. Look at the leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,